Alright, so it's another day after here. As you can see, my eyes all puffy and grody. I didn't get to sleep until about 4 o'clock last night because I knew that I shouldn't go to sleep right after hitting my head really hard, because I very well could have had a concussion. I know from people who've had concussions that you should not go to sleep right away unless you don't want to wake up. So yeah, I went over to a friend's place and hung out there for a while, to have people around just in case anything went wrong. But I hit my head obviously pretty hard, and you know, the goggles actually saved me. This is actually from the goggles, not from the pavement, because I literally, when I went down, I was trying to make a turn up a snowbank, and I completely misjudged that there was just this little bit of shininess on the side of the road, and I don't know what I was thinking. I just, because normally I don't try to make a turn on ice, and I was just in a hurry to get to the show last night, and got a little bit too far over there, and as I was turning, it just shot out from underneath me on black ice, and just came face forward onto the concrete, because I was making a turn, so my bike's wheel just went out off underneath me, and I came down like that and landed not on my helmet. Actually, I landed smack dab on my goggles. This is what my goggles look like now. You can probably see a little better this morning here. It's got a bunch of scratches here on the front here. This is all gouged up right here, down here, and up here. This was actually from before. This gouged up stuff, that was the concrete. If I hadn't had these goggles on, my face would have been torn apart. So I really appreciate having had these goggles on, because that really saved my face, even though, you know, got this kind of black eye and big old gash. But it's kind of the winter biking equivalent of getting a bruise from your seat belt after having an accident in a car. So I really thank Dragon Goggles for making a pair of goggles that really stood up against taking a beating. So that was my first really serious spill. Earlier this year I fell once as well, when there was a light snowfall on top of a sheet of ice, and I was biking through one of the paths in over by where I work, and it was literally just sheer ice underneath powder, and I didn't realize that, and I thought that the powder might have given me traction, but it was so light and fluffy that it didn't give me any kind of traction, didn't pack at all underneath my wheel. And as I was going, the bike slid out from underneath me, and I slid literally about 15 feet on the ice. But that was alright, I didn't get hurt that time at all. I just kind of ate it, because I was going like 15 miles per hour, so that was pretty crazy. But the travails of being a winter biker, hooray. Nonetheless, I'm going to continue to bike in the winter. Yeah, that was intense.